Success does not require announcements, validation, or applause. The loudest in the room are often the weakest, desperate for recognition before they have even accomplished anything. True power comes from working in silence, making moves without seeking approval, and allowing results to speak for themselves. In a world where people are obsessed with showcasing their progress, the ones who truly win are those who keep their growth hidden. They do not seek attention because they understand that real success is built in the shadows. It is crafted in moments of solitude, away from the noise, away from the distractions, away from those who only watch but never build. The more you reveal your plans, the more vulnerable you become to external negativity, doubt, and interference. Moving in silence protects your vision. It shields you from those who secretly hope to see you fail, from those who would rather sabotage your progress than celebrate it. The desire to prove oneself is natural, but it is also a trap. People seek validation from others because they doubt themselves. They want reassurance that they are on the right path, that they are doing enough, that their work is meaningful. But the truth is, the only validation that matters comes from results. When you announce your goals prematurely, you expose yourself to opinions, criticism, and energy that can slow you down. Others will project their fears onto you, telling you what is impossible, what is too difficult, what is not meant for someone like you. The more you listen to them, the more their doubts become your doubts. But when you move in silence, there is no space for negativity to enter. You stay focused, disciplined, and undisturbed by the noise around you. You do not waste time explaining yourself. You do not waste energy defending your dreams. You simply work until your success speaks louder than any words ever could. Discipline is the foundation of silent success. While others seek shortcuts, distractions, and instant gratification, you remain locked into your process. You wake up early, put in the work, and stay consistent when no one is watching. You do not need applause because you are not working for external approval. You are working for your own growth, your own purpose, your own greatness. Every hour spent in silent preparation adds another layer to your foundation. Every sacrifice you make strengthens your ability to endure. People only see results, but they never see the countless unseen hours of effort, struggle, and relentless discipline that it took to get there. This is why silent work is the most powerful. It builds something unshakable, something that cannot be taken away, something that will last long after the noise fades. The world rewards those who can endure delayed gratification. Most people want results instantly, and when they do not see immediate success, they give up. They need validation every step of the way, proof that they are making progress, reassurance that they are on the right track. But those who win in silence understand that success is a long game. They do not seek quick wins or temporary applause. They are patient, knowing that greatness takes time. They embrace the struggle, the setbacks, and the challenges because they understand that every obstacle is a lesson, every failure is a stepping stone, and every moment of discipline brings them closer to their ultimate vision. While others quit when things get difficult, they keep going because they know that silence is the breeding ground for champions. The moment you stop seeking approval is the moment you gain power. You are no longer controlled by opinions, expectations, or judgments. You do not need others to see your progress to believe in yourself. You trust your process, even when no one else does. You stay committed to your goals, even when the results are not visible yet. This is what separates the successful from the average. The ability to keep moving forward without external validation. It is easy to work hard when everyone is watching, when people are applauding, when recognition is guaranteed. But the real test of discipline is what you do when no one is looking. Will you still put in the effort when there is no praise, no rewards, no acknowledgement? Those who can master this level of self-discipline are the ones who rise above the rest. Moving in silence is not about hiding, it is about protecting your energy. When you announce your goals too soon, you invite unnecessary pressure, competition, and distraction. People will start watching you, waiting for you to fail, hoping for a reason to doubt you. But when you keep your plans private, you maintain control. You work at your own pace, without interference, without the weight of expectations dragging you down. Silence allows you to focus entirely on execution rather than explanation. It keeps you sharp, intentional, and immune to the noise that consumes so many others. While they are busy talking, proving, and justifying, you are busy working, building, and achieving. Success has no need for validation. The greatest victories are not announced beforehand. They are revealed through undeniable results. When you move in silence, people may assume you are losing, that you are not making progress, that nothing is happening. Let them think that. Let them underestimate you. Let them doubt you. Because when the time comes, when the results are undeniable, there will be no need for explanations. Your work will speak for itself. Your success will silence every critic, every doubter, every voice that ever questioned you, and by then it will be too late for them to catch up. You will already be too far ahead, standing at the top, while they are still trying to figure out how you did it. People underestimate what they cannot see. The moment you stop broadcasting your progress, the world assumes you are stagnant, struggling, or even failing. This is the illusion that works in your favor. While others waste their time talking about what they plan to do, seeking validation, or trying to prove themselves, you remain focused, moving forward in silence. Let them believe that you are losing. Let them assume that you have nothing going on. The less they know about your moves, the less they can interfere, doubt, or attempt to sabotage you. Silence becomes your greatest weapon because it allows you to work without external pressure, without the weight of expectations, and without the unnecessary distractions that slow most people down. It is in this silence that true transformation takes place, where discipline is refined, skills are sharpened, and progress is made without interruptions. When people underestimate you, they let their guard down. They do not see you as a threat, and that gives you the advantage. While they waste their energy trying to impress others, trying to gain status, and trying to convince the world of their worth, you remain locked into your purpose. They do not realize that every quiet step you take, every disciplined move you make, is setting you up for something far greater. You are building strength, developing resilience, and preparing for a breakthrough that they will never see coming. The more they doubt you, the more they feed your power. Their underestimation fuels you because you know that every moment of silent effort is bringing you closer to undeniable success. When the time comes, your results will shock them, leaving them wondering how you managed to rise while they were too busy watching and waiting. In a world obsessed with visibility, silence makes you unpredictable. People cannot attack what they do not see. They cannot block a move they do not know exists. They cannot stop progress that is happening beyond their awareness. This is why the most dangerous individuals are not the ones who talk the loudest, but the ones who operate in the shadows, mastering their craft without seeking attention. While the world is distracted by noise, entertainment, and temporary recognition, you are quietly constructing something unshakable. You do not need to convince anyone of your potential, because your work will make it undeniable. Every great achievement in history was built in silence before it was revealed to the world. The greatest empires, the most powerful innovations, and the most influential figures all understood the power of moving in silence. The moment you embrace being underestimated, you gain the upper hand. Most people cannot handle being overlooked. Their ego demands recognition, their pride seeks validation, and their insecurity makes them crave approval. But when you release the need for external acknowledgement, you become unstoppable. You do not need applause to keep going. You do not need others to believe in you because you already believe in yourself. That is the key. Self-belief so strong that no amount of doubt, criticism, or silence from others can shake it. When you master this, you are free. Free from the opinions of others, free from the need to explain yourself, free from the distractions that slow down those who seek recognition before results. While they chase the illusion of success, you are creating real success, step by step, in silence. Doubt from others is the best camouflage for your progress. When people assume you are struggling, they do not pay attention, they do not ask questions, they do not try to interfere. This gives you the freedom to build without limitations. It gives you the space to focus entirely on execution rather than explanation. Let them think you are not making moves. Let them assume you are lost. Meanwhile, you are sharpening your skills, refining your mindset, and quietly stacking victory. When the time comes, when your work is finally revealed, the impact will be undeniable. There will be no need for explanations, no need to prove yourself, no need to justify your journey. The results will speak for themselves, silencing every doubt and erasing every assumption. Those who focus on proving themselves to others lose sight of the bigger picture. They expend their energy on appearances rather than substance, on perception rather than reality. But true success is built on patience, discipline, and consistency, all of which thrive in silence. The greatest players in any game do not announce their strategies before making their moves. They wait, observe, and strike when the moment is right. The same principle applies to life. The less people know about your plans, the less they can interfere. The less they know about your struggles, the less they can exploit them. The less they know about your next move, the less prepared they are when you finally execute. Silence is not weakness, it is a strategy. It is a shield that protects your progress until it is too strong to be ignored. People will always underestimate what they do not understand. When you choose to move in silence, they mistake it for inactivity. They assume that because you are not broadcasting your progress, you must not be making any. But real power does not need an audience. It does not need validation. It does not need approval. The most powerful moves in history were made behind closed doors, in moments of solitude, away from the spotlight. The ones who changed the world did not waste time explaining themselves. They simply did the work. And when their success was finally revealed, it was undeniable. The same applies to your journey. While others talk, seek recognition, and wait for approval, you are creating something so strong that, when the time comes, the world will have no choice but to take notice. Your greatest strength is the ability to keep going without needing external motivation. Most people rely on applause, on recognition, on validation to stay motivated. But those who win at the highest level understand that motivation is temporary, discipline is permanent. They do not work for approval, they work for mastery. They do not seek validation, they seek greatness. And the road to greatness is often lonely, silent, and unseen, but that is what makes it powerful. When you learn to win without needing recognition, you become unstoppable. When you learn to thrive without applause, you become limitless. And when you finally reveal what you have been building in silence, the world will have no choice but to acknowledge your success. The discipline of staying focused while others seek attention is what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Most people crave recognition at every step, needing approval to feel like they are making progress. But those who truly succeed understand that focus is a rare currency, and those who protect it become unstoppable. Every time you stop to explain yourself, every time you seek validation, every time you get caught up in proving your worth, you are diverting energy away from your actual progress. The loudest voices in the room often belong to those who have achieved the least, because they are too busy talking instead of doing. Silence is the tool of the disciplined, the dedicated, and the truly powerful. It is the weapon of those who understand that real work does not require an audience. When you stay focused on your journey, without the need for external recognition, you are no longer controlled by the expectations of others. The distractions of the modern world are designed to pull you away from your mission. Social media, unnecessary conversations, gossip, and meaningless debates drain your energy and steal your focus. Most people cannot sit in silence with themselves, let alone work in silence for an extended period. They need to be seen, they need to be heard, they need to feel relevant. But true relevance is not found in constant exposure. It is built in mastery, in execution, in the relentless pursuit of something greater than public approval. The more you protect your energy, the more you strengthen your ability to stay locked in on your goals. Every moment spent explaining your vision to people who do not matter is a moment taken away from actually building that vision into reality. The disciplined know that results are the only proof they need, and results are only achieved when focus is uninterrupted. The greatest minds in history all understood the power of selective silence. They did not waste time debating their worth or convincing others of their potential. They knew that time spent talking about their future was better spent creating it. There is no need to announce what you are building before it is complete. A half-built masterpiece does not impress anyone. But a finished work of greatness is undeniable. The disciplined do not rush to show their progress because they are too busy ensuring that their progress is real. They understand that patience is power, and true power comes from knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. Those who are loud too soon burn out before they even arrive. Those who stay quiet build something so strong that by the time they reveal it, it is already too late for anyone to stop them. There is no need to prove yourself to those who do not believe in you. Some people will never recognize your potential no matter how much progress you make. Others will pretend to support you, but secretly hope you fail. And then there are those who will celebrate your downfall more than they would ever celebrate your success. This is why discipline requires detachment. You cannot allow your emotions to be influenced by who is watching, who is doubting, or who is waiting to see you struggle. Your energy must be reserved for the work, for the process, for the growth that happens behind the scenes. If you allow external forces to dictate your momentum, you will never be in control of your own success. Discipline means doing the work whether people are watching or not, whether they believe in you or not. The greatest victories are won long before they are recognized. The strongest warriors do not announce their battle strategies, they execute them with precision. The most successful people do not speak of their ambitions, they let their results make the statement. When you have true discipline, you no longer care about temporary applause, because you are playing a long-term game. You are not seeking validation, you are seeking mastery. You are not chasing popularity, you are building something that will last. And while the world is distracted by those who talk the loudest, the silent ones are creating the future. They are mastering their craft, refining their skills, and positioning themselves for success so undeniable that it will not need an explanation. The world rewards those who can delay gratification. The undisciplined seek immediate results, desperate for recognition at every step. But those who are truly committed to success understand that the best things take time. They do not rush the process, they refine it. They do not get impatient, they get better. While others grow frustrated with slow progress, the disciplined remain steady, knowing that every effort, no matter how small, is building towards something significant. It is easy to stay motivated when progress is visible, but the true test of discipline is continuing to work even when the results are not yet obvious. Those who can endure the silence, the uncertainty, and the unseen effort are the ones who will rise above the rest. Winning in silence is a mindset. It is the ability to trust yourself even when no one else does. It is the strength to keep pushing forward without needing an audience to cheer you on. Most people quit because they seek motivation from external sources, and when that motivation fades, so does their discipline. But the strongest individuals are self-motivated. They do not need applause, approval, or encouragement. They understand that the only thing that matters is the work. They know that the noise of success is temporary, but the foundation of true discipline is permanent. The ones who make the most noise along the way often never finish the race. The ones who stay silent, stay focused, and stay relentless are the ones who win in the end. Let others waste their energy seeking attention while you conserve yours for execution. Let them chase temporary recognition while you build lasting success. Let them doubt you, underestimate you, and assume you are not making progress. Their opinions are distractions, their expectations are irrelevant. What matters is the work, the discipline, the silent commitment to your vision. You do not need to convince anyone of your potential, because your results will do it for you. The disciplined do not seek approval, they seek excellence. And when the time comes, when the work is finally revealed, it will be undeniable. The world will not ask for explanations. It will simply have to accept what has already been built. Most people are addicted to external validation. They need constant reassurance that they are on the right path, that they are making progress, that they are good enough. But the ones who truly win in life understand that real success does not come from being seen. It comes from becoming so great that recognition becomes inevitable. They do not waste time proving themselves to people who do not matter. They do not explain their every move, seek approval, or try to impress anyone. Instead, they move with quiet confidence, knowing that their work will speak for itself when the time is right. They are not looking for applause along the way because they are too focused on the mission. They are playing a long-term game, one where discipline and consistency matter more than temporary attention. When you win in silence, you give yourself the space to grow without interference. The moment you announce your plans, you invite opinions, doubts, and unnecessary distractions. Some people will pretend to support you while secretly hoping you fail. Others will try to discourage you, not because they believe you cannot succeed, but because they are afraid that you will. And then there are those who will actively try to sabotage your progress because your growth reminds them of their own stagnation. The less they know, the less power they have over your journey. Moving in silence protects your energy, allowing you to focus on what truly matters, doing the work, staying disciplined, and building something so strong that no one can deny it when it is finally revealed. The world is full of noise, people talking, seeking attention, demanding recognition, but the ones who truly rise above the rest are those who know how to operate in silence. They understand that every second spent explaining themselves is a second lost in execution. They do not waste time arguing with doubters or proving themselves to skeptics. They do not get distracted by the need for approval or recognition. Instead, they stay locked in, fully focused on the process. Their energy is directed towards creation, mastery, and relentless execution. And because they are not seeking validation, they are free from the emotional ups and downs that come with chasing external approval. Their confidence comes from within, and that makes them unstoppable. Winning in silence is not just about avoiding distractions. It is about maintaining control over your own mind. The moment you allow other people's opinions to dictate your actions, you have lost. You must be able to trust yourself, even when no one else does. You must be able to keep going, even when no one is watching. You must be able to push forward, even when there is no applause, no recognition, no encouragement. This is what separates those who truly succeed from those who never reach their full potential. Most people give up when they do not receive immediate validation. But the disciplined, the relentless, the truly great, they keep going. Because they are not doing it for attention, they are doing it for something far greater than that. There is a certain power in being underestimated. When people assume you are failing, they do not pay attention to your progress. They do not see you as a threat. They do not interfere with your journey. This gives you the freedom to build without resistance, to sharpen your skills without pressure, to move without restrictions. And they will not understand how you did it, because they were too busy watching the ones who shouted the loudest, the ones who sought attention, the ones who needed validation every step of the way. But you, because you moved in silence, because you stayed disciplined, because you focused only on the work, will emerge stronger, more powerful, and completely unstoppable. True success is not loud, it does not seek attention, it does not demand recognition. It is built quietly through years of dedication, discipline, and relentless effort. The most powerful individuals in history were not the ones who talked the most. They were the ones who worked the hardest. They were the ones who stayed committed to their vision even when no one else believed in them. They were the ones who understood that progress does not need an audience. They did not care about trends, opinions, or temporary recognition. They focused on mastery, on greatness, on creating something that would stand the test of time. And when they finally revealed their work to the world, it was so undeniable that it did not need an explanation. You do not need to prove anything to anyone. You do not need to announce every step of your journey. You do not need to seek validation from people who are not even on the same path as you. What you need is discipline. What you need is focus. What you need is the ability to move in silence, to work relentlessly, to build something so strong that when the time comes, there is no debate, no questioning, no doubt about your success. The ones who win are not the ones who talk the most, they are the ones who do the most. The ones who stay consistent, stay committed, and stay locked in, even when no one is watching. That is real power. That is real success. Let others waste their energy on appearances. Let them seek attention, validation, and recognition. While they are distracted by noise, you stay focused on execution. While they seek approval, you seek mastery. While they explain their every move, you simply make your moves in silence. And when the results finally speak for themselves, the world will have no choice but to take notice. That is how you win, not by announcing your progress at every step, not by seeking validation, but by becoming so great that recognition is inevitable. When you move in silence, you are not hiding. You are simply giving yourself the space to become unstoppable.